Okay, if you watched the last video on this channel, you'll know that we put in a portable oxygen system in Echo Yankee Zulu. That was a massive effort trying to fit the thing on the back of the seat. The actual oxygen system itself was fine, but getting those straps on the back of the seat, I'm still like, my fingers are sore today. It's a beautiful day here in Melbourne, so what I've decided to do is I'm going to go and practice the ILS at Avalon. It's the instrument landing system approach, just because I haven't done one of those for about a month and a half. Then I'm going to fly to a place called Warrnambool, just do a practice landing there, and then on the way home I thought I'd fly a little bit higher, so I'll probably get up to about 8,000 feet, where I don't need oxygen, but I figured I want to test the oxygen system when I don't need the oxygen system. So if the oxygen system doesn't work, I'm not way up high thinking, why am I feeling sleepy? And, you know, testing it at 8,000 feet, then if that's all good, maybe we'll do another flight next week and go up, like way high.
Alright, airspeeds indicating on both. Temperatures and pressures are good. 60.
Julie Bravo is ready, Alpha
70. 600, cabs is available, fuel pump stays on, left turn. Melbourne departures, Echo Yankee Zulu passing 2,700, climbing 3,000.
Echo Yankee Zulu departures identified, maintain 3,000, Avalon information, Foxtrot.
3,000 and we have Foxtrot, Echo Yankee Zulu. Pretty climb out off Moorabbin there, just through the clouds. Very, very thin layer of clouds, very thin. Maybe like 100 feet worth of clouds, all sitting at about probably 2,500 feet. We're at 3,000 now, so we should be above it, but then we'll go back down through it to do the ILS at Avalon. I'm getting vectors from Melbourne departures now. They're basically telling me to keep in this direction at the moment, then they're going to move me around a little bit. I've got a new camera position as well. I hope that's set up all right for you. I thought...
Echo Yankee Zulu, turn right heading 275.
Right, 275, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Singapore 237, contact.
Thought this camera position might be a little bit more interesting, so hopefully you can see a little bit more of what's going on here in the cockpit as well. But follow along now as I do the ILS into Avalon, because I'm going to be focusing on that. Then once we get our missed approach out of Avalon and start heading towards Warnambool, I'll talk to you again then. But for now, well, please sit back. Enjoy the ride. You are free to walk about the cabin now that we're in cruise. Avalon approach, Echo Yankee Zulu heading 275, maintaining 3,000, and we have Foxtrot.
Echo Yankee Zulu, Avalon approach, g'day.
G'day. I didn't say that to him, I just said that.
Echo Yankee Zulu, going to have to delay you just due to a couple of IFR departures from Avalon, turn right heading 320.
Right, 320, Echo Yankee Zulu. No dramas. Traffic control is just giving us an extended route basically to the ILS. They've got another aircraft which is departing, which is going to climb up to 4,000. We're at 3,000, so they can't have us coming into the ILS as that other aircraft is climbing out. So once he's probably established at 4,000, then they'll turn us back in. They've actually started turning us. We should get a left turn very soon, hopefully in the next sort of 20 seconds or so. That would be nice. Otherwise we're getting passed through the localizer and he'll have to turn us back on to come in from the other side, which isn't an issue at the end of the day, but...
Echo Yankee Zulu, you can expect to pass through the localizer on the heading.
Copy that, no worries. Echo Yankee Zulu. Yeah, so we're going to pass through the localizer. That's fine. Just like I said, so he's going to pass us through, then he'll turn us back on. So that yellow bar, that's the localizer that we're waiting to come active. You can see on the moving map, that's the same line. The scale's slightly different, but here we go. So now, it's turned green. So you can see that's the localizer. Now normally we'd turn at this point, we'd turn left, so when this green line comes across this middle bit here, and it's all lined up like that, boom, we would have turned by that point and we'd be straight in, but we've actually passed through the localizer, so it's behind us now. And if I zoom in here, pop, pop, you can see it's behind us like that. That's what he means by passing through the localizer. This is not an instructional channel, I should say. I just am sharing my experiences with you, so check that with
Echo Yankee Zulu, turn left heading 090.
Left 090, Echo Yankee Zulu. That's all the way around. 090 is basically behind us.
Okay, Yankee Zulu, those departures should be getting airborne in the next couple of minutes. You can expect pitches back onto the localizer shortly.
Copy that, thanks. Echo Yankee Zulu. Nope, we're going to go through the localizer again. So it's behind us again now. Yep, so see now we passed, it was there, now it's gone and it's down behind us again. So once again we've come the other way. So we were here, we've come down, we've come round, and then I reckon we'll come down here. If anyone's flight tracking this, they're going to think that I'm stuffing up this ILS and I'm missing the localizer each time. It's not my fault.
Echo Yankee Zulu, position 2 miles left of the localizer, turn left heading 210 to make a part and just report established.
Left 210, Echo Yankee Zulu. Heading nav mode, so we'll arm nav mode. What that does, when I press heading and hold down nav at the same time, see heading's green and nav goes blue, that means that's armed. That's waiting for this basically to come in.
Passing 3,000 km 4,000.
That yellow line that you can see there, and then the aircraft will automatically turn me on to that track. It's not actually the track, it's actually the localizer for the ILS, so it will automatically turn me on to that. But as always, I'm assuming the autopilot's going to cock up, and I am watching myself. So if it doesn't turn, I'm going to turn to a heading for around. Well, no, there you go, it's doing it for me. Perfect, good job, Echo Yankee Zulu. Echo Yankee Zulu established on the localizer.
Echo Yankee Zulu, thanks 13 miles to the threshold, steam off your clearance.
I didn't actually intend this to show you all this avionics, but I thought you'd probably like to see it. This is the glide slope. See up here at the top, we're just waiting for this to come in. When it gets to that dot, that's where it needs to be on this yellow line. This arrow needs to come down. When it's on that middle dot, then I'm going to slow the aircraft down, put some flaps in, and make my way down the ILS. There we go, see that's starting to come down. Bloop, 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 bloop. Down you come, down you come. Stage of flaps number 1.
Thank you. Echo Yankee Zulu, operate not below 300 feet above ground level. There is a vehicle on the runway.
Not below 300 feet, Echo Yankee Zulu. There you go, on the glide slope, got 100 knots here, and all I'm looking for now is Icano. I've got 4.3 miles, so about 2 minutes 28 to run to that, and I'm looking down here, and you can see Icano. You can see the height here needs to be 1340. Track is good, glide slope is good, speed, it's a little bit, it's 105, we want 100, so I'll bring that down. Through a little fluffy cloud. Echo Yankee Zulu, just confirming publish missed approach, and then you can climb us up to 5,000 to Warnambool.
Echo Yankee Zulu FM.
Echo Yankee Zulu. 700 for 610. There's cars operating, so I'm not going to take any risks today, so we'll go around. So we'll disengage the autopilot. We'll go full power, plenty of right rudder. Get rid of the flaps there. Echo Yankee Zulu in the missed approach.
Echo Yankee Zulu.
Echo Yankee Zulu, climb to 4,000 and when ready turn right, track direct, Ibobo.
Climb 4,000 and direct Ibobo, Echo Yankee Zulu. Climb to 4,000, so that's going to be a right turn. Could use the autopilot for this, but yeah, beautiful day, might have a bit of fun flying.
Echo Yankee Zulu, contact centre, 126 decimate, control service terminated.
1268, Echo Yankee Zulu, see ya.
Good.
Alright, in the cruise, 5,000 feet, and now we're going to make our way to Warrnambool, just to practice a little approach into Warrnambool, also to practice a landing outside of Moorabbin, because I've been landing there quite a few times recently. Somewhere new for a change, and well, because it's such a beautiful day, why not? Warrnambool traffic, Echo Yankee Zulu is 5 miles to the southeast on descent, passing 2,000. Inbound for a straight-in approach, runway 31, Warrnambool. There's cows. Hey, milkshakes.
Fresh air. Okay, here at Warrnambool now, I'm probably not even going to get out of the plane. All I want to do is connect the oxygen bottle that you would have seen if you saw the last video that's sitting on the back of the chair here. Connect that to the EDS, the electronic delivery system, the regulator that sits here next to me. Connect that to that cannula boom on my headset. Test it works okay on the ground. Then I'm going to set it to automatically start delivering oxygen above 5,000 feet. And I've planned back home to Moorabbin at 8,000 feet. So hopefully once we pass 5,000 it'll automatically start giving me oxygen. Oxygen? Seems to be working. Let me set that to delay. Oh, do you know what? You can't come all this way and not get out of the plane. This is Warrnambool. Cows. It's very peaceful. Alright, back to work, Drury.
Warnambool traffic, Echo Yankee Zulu is rolling, runway 31, overhead departure to the northeast. Warnambool. Full power. Airspeed's coming up. 50 knots. 100 flaps away. 500, fuel pump stays on, caps is now available, left turn. Melbourne Centre, Echo Yankee Zulu with IFR departure.
Echo Yankee Zulu Centre.
Echo Yankee Zulu departed Warrnambool, time 15, we're passing 2,000, climbing 8,000, tracking stone, estimate stone time 30.
Echo Yankee Zulu, squawk 4253, area QNH 1024, and IFR traffic Victor Delta Alpha is just about 1-2 miles to the left of your track and conducting airwork into Warrnambool via Whiskey Golf Steps to 5,000, and they're a Seminole.
Copy the traffic, 1024 and squawking 4253, Echo Yankee Zulu. Alright, 4,000 feet of 5,000, the oxygen should kick in. There we go, now it's flashing. It knows we're above 5,000 feet. That's pretty good. It was flashing red. I couldn't show you that. I'm concentrating too hard on flying. It was flashing red when we were below 5,000 feet, but the moment you get past 5,000, as my ears pop as well, it started delivering oxygen. Oxygen saturation level 97. 96, 95, it's going down a little bit. Breathe more. Meanwhile, checking the engine temperatures and pressures, everything is good as we're climbing through 7,000 feet for 8,000. And just to reiterate, I wouldn't normally use oxygen at 8,000 feet. It's probably higher than a fair few aircraft do fly, but it's still not high enough to legally require oxygen. However, longer flights, it's going to be good to have it. It's the amount of oxygen available to me gets less at these altitudes at night time. I think generally the rule of thumb is above 5,000 feet. The recommendation is to have...
Echo Yankee Zulu, contact centre now 126.8. See ya.
1268, Echo Yankee Zulu, see ya. Let's just do this. Melbourne Centre, Echo Yankee Zulu passing 7,700, climbing 8,000.
Echo Yankee Zulu, Melbourne Centre,
G'day. Yeah, but I wanted to test the oxygen when I knew that if the oxygen supply failed, it's not going to be bad for me. I can still survive quite happily up here for several hours at 8,000 feet. This is good. I don't know, can you hear the click every time I breathe in? There's a little click. It's really weird. I feel like I have to really focus on my breathing, which I'm sure after a while it'll become a lot more natural, but it's delivering oxygen. Right, let's do the test. What's that saying? 97! Boom! Alright, just as a comparison, when I used this last time when I'd been flying at 10,000 feet on the way home from Canberra, I used this and I think it was around 89. Admittedly that was a bit higher and we had been flying a bit longer, but I think that's pretty good. 97, 96% oxygen saturation and a pulse rate of 72 beats per minute, which I think means that my oxygen levels are fine thanks to the awesome new oxygen system. But I also think it means I'm really chilled, 74 beats a minute. Actually, what we should do as a test is next time I do a flight in like hard IMC, where I can't see how it's turbulent, maybe I've got to shoot an approach down to minimums, let's put that back on and see what my heart rate goes up to. Put your guesses in the comments below. What do you think Steph's heart rate will be? I think we've done enough high level. I do need to descend us down anyway before we get into Moorabbin, so at some point, probably at the next waypoint Wednesday, I'll descend us down to 3,000 feet over Avalon, get rid of the oxygen and get us set up for the approach into Moorabbin. Only thing I'm not sure about with this is, well, like the problem of bogies. Or boogers if you're watching in the US, because like it's shoved up your nose, right? And there's plastic tubes that go up your nose. I mean, and this is certainly not something you share.
Echo Yankee Zulu, what approach at Moorabbin are you looking for?
Echo Yankee Zulu, I think we're just going to go in visual on this occasion, so we'll just be overhead Avalon, then direct to Moorabbin.
Echo Yankee Zulu, copy.
Alright, one final check of oxygen saturation levels, just because it's good fun, and it's a new toy. What are your guesses? What are your guesses? What are your guesses? It's probably already come up. Oh yeah, it has 97! Alright, pretty happy with that. Oxygen test.
And Echo Yankee Zulu, no reported IFR traffic, clear leave control area descending visually direct to Moorabbin.
Copy the traffic and visual descent Moorabbin, Echo Yankee Zulu. Alright, good, so let's keep going down, 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 process it down. Moorabbin Tower, Echo Yankee Zulu is 10 miles to the west, 1,700 inbound, visual with Romeo.
Echo Yankee Zulu, John base runway 35 left.
35 left, Echo Yankee Zulu. See you later, autopilot.
Echo Yankee Zulu, clear to land.
Clear to land, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Traffic 12 o'clock, altitude unavailable, less than 1 mile.
Good to be back in Moorabbin again, and I feel great after all that oxygen. Alright, cup of tea, milk. Oh yeah, that's right.